received news no parent should ever have to hear. Her daughter Chynna and her boyfriend Lucas Fowler were killed while exploring Canadian national parks together.
It's tragic when someone dies, but if they're in another country...
Okay, some really sad news here. We thought we'd report that a Charlotte, North Carolina woman and her boyfriend were murdered while traveling in Canada. This happened earlier this week on Monday. So that would be, what is it, the 19th, 18th, 17th, 16th, 15th, the news came down. According to WSOC television in Charlotte, they were apparently the couple travel the world, and they were on their way from the United States mainland through Canada into Alaska. Chynna Deese, 24, the woman, and her boyfriend Lucas Fowler were found shot and killed on a remote western Canadian highway near their broken down van. So, man, the van broke down and, I don't know, somebody came to rob them, so I don't know. Officials say they were exploring Canadian national parks and heading to Alaska. At this point, says a Canadian mounted police sergeant, we have nothing to indicate that their deaths are linked to any other active investigations in the area of the province, or that there is a heightened risk to public safety because of this. Wow. That's there's a Twitter picture right there. Anyway, we have heard from Blind Screw One, Andrew. He was talking about the Trail of Tears, the Highway of Tears. There in British Columbia. It's a road where a lot of women have been mysteriously disappeared and assumed murdered. There is something like that in Canadian crime lore, and I don't know. The WSOC Channel 9 report from Charlotte says Canadian police say they don't know if Deese and Fowler were targeted or if this was a random incident. They also said they are working with the FBI to find the couple's killer. Anyway, if you look at Wikipedia, there is such a thing called the Highway of Tears, which is a 450-mile-long corridor of highway up in British Columbia between Prince George and Prince Rupert, where there have been numerous murders over the years. Anyway, if you want to check it out, just Google or Wikipedia. Look for Wikipedia Highway of Tears. There's a number of women have been victims on this highway, dating back to 1970, and most of these have been never solved. Anyway, it's brought up by Line Screw One. He's one of the Canadian nomads we watch a lot. He had a little dispute there with Carolyn's RV Life. She was also talking about it when she was traveling the road last year on her trip from the United States mainland to Alaska. Anyway, I don't know. Is this, is this latest incident there with the Charlotte girl and her boyfriend part of that? I don't know. But anyway, very sad news from Canada. Just thought I'd let you know the latest. Anyway, the news about the couple has made international news. Here's a video. Here's a website from the UK. The 450-mile road has been dubbed the Highway of Tears in British Columbia. They were with up to 50 women vanishing or being murdered since 1970. Apparently, the couple were driving towards a cattle ranch in British Columbia when they were shot at close range. They were last seen by the side of their blue 1986 Chevrolet about 15 miles south of Laird Hot Springs. Their bodies were found at 7 a.m. the next day. Chynna had recently graduated from college while Lucas was working on a cattle ranch. Really sad news there, and latest update, yeah. Line Screw One, who's a Canadian guy that we watch a lot here on our channel. He talks quite a lot about the Highway of Tears, and other YouTubers have talked about it. Carolyn's RV Life talked about it when she was traveling on it last year. She was going from the mainland USA up to Alaska, and anyway, I don't know. It is to some degree very scary because, yeah, you're out in the middle of nowhere. You know, they're probably, you probably don't have cell service on a lot of this road, and you know, it's very deserted. There's a copy, there's a picture of their van there. Anyway, sad news. We'll let you know what happens if they find the killers, and wow. All right, folks. Thank you very much for watching. That's the latest. Let you know if anything more happens.